Hello, my beautiful Libra friends, and welcome to your horoscope for February of 2023. We're Libra this month. We have forward motion, and as we get to the end of the month, I absolutely love it for you because Venus moves into the energy of Aries, lighting up your partnership sector. And I always think this is an interesting time of year for you because with Venus, our love and our money planet, trying to attract things into us, typically we have to have some practice letting Venus attract to us, because if not, what you want to do is just go out and get it, right? You're impatient. You're like, listen, I decided I love you, so you love me. And it is not always like that, so it's a spicy time when Venus gets over there. So we'll talk about that as we get towards the end of the month. But also, this month, the planets are in forward motion, so we have some motion to move things forward, bring things to culmination. Libra, 4 months. 4 months. And I literally have proof of it on video. I've been saying, review, hold on, wait. Review, hold on, wait. Things are moving slowly. And now it's like, okay, you've held on, you have waited. Let's make some decisions and move some things forward. So it's an exciting time this month. I think it's really very cool. Now, before we get into the forecast, please click in the description box down below. Grab your Astrology Soulmate Family Tribe code for $17 off your digital transit calendar from our friends at Wise Skies Collective. Tiffany puts this thing together every year. 365 days worth of transits, multiple transits a day with a description of it, how to use it, gems, minerals, teas that you can use to help yourself get into those energies. Plus it syncs with your calendar. I suggest getting this because you can literally track the cosmos with me all year long and start to learn about the influences in your chart. And then you get a little ding. I love mine. I get a little ding to my phone that's like, oh, Venus just entered into the energy of Aquarius. And it's funny to watch the synchronicities that are happening. And you can start to do this and see how it works against your chart. So $17 off, which is an absolute gift because she's not giving that to everybody. She's giving that to us. So click in the description box down below. Get hooked up, okay? All right, Libra, into February we go. So first and foremost, at the beginning of the month, I want you to keep in mind that Saturn and Pluto, they're in their last moments before they're going to change sign in March, okay? Saturn's going to move into the energy of Pisces. Pluto is going to move temporarily into the energy of Aquarius. So there is this signature of finishing. We are finishing things this month, which is good news. It's like, yep, let's go on ahead and move some things forward. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to have some things move forward with a little bit more ease. But when we get to the 5th, we've got a full moon happening at 16 degrees of Leo. The full moon is going to ask us to end something, acknowledge something, or make an adjustment. For you, Libra, this is going to light up your 11th house space. Friends, social groupings, social media, technology, long-range plans, goals, designs that you have, things that you want for yourself. But in the energy of Leo, it is about what at an emotional level, Libra, what do you want? What do you need? Where is it? Where are you being called up out of yourself emotionally to start expressing some needs that you have that are about you? It's not about everybody. It's about you. You got to come say it with your chest out. That's what Leo does. Leo's not like, well, I was kind of thinking about something. No, Leo is like, here's what I need. And it's a fire energy, right? A moon in fire is like, I got to say it. I got to just say what I need. Now, this particular moon is square Uranus and the North Node. So this is a fixed square. So it might not feel as easy to say what you need, to request what you want. But the promise here at this particular moon and in the weeks as this unfolds is that when you say it, when you take an action, the action is the key. The square says take an action, and that's the key. It brings freedom. It brings greater freedom. It brings unity. It breaks down what's been in a rut there so that your relationships and things like that can move on, okay? Now, when we get to the 11th, we're going to see Mercury out of its post-retrograde shadow energy, so fully moving forward. And that means what you're thinking, what you're talking about, decisions that you're making, information that you're receiving, it's good. It's clear. It's moving forward. There's no real hiccups in this particular energy. But this Mercury energy is going to move into your 5th house this Mercury energy is going to move into your 5th house where the sun is at as well. Okay, so this is about other people, but it's about innovating now, making some decisions to innovate. You're gathering, searching for information, but you're maybe looking for sources that you weren't looking at before. You found out at the moon that there are some things that you need, and maybe you can't get it in all of the usual areas. Maybe you got to get online and find a group, find a therapist, find some help for your children, book that trip that is fun. 5th house. The 5th house is about joy, pleasure, play, romance, taking a risk on something, children, conception. And that's not just conception of children, it's conception of new ideas, new ways of being, new ways to make progress. This is an Aquarian energy, and you can trust your thinking and your information gathering at this time with Mercury being direct, okay? On the 18th, we're going to see the sun enter into the energy of Pisces. And on the 20th, we are going to see a new moon happening at that 1 degree of Pisces. So this lights up the 6th house for you. It's your yearly opportunity to plant your seeds of intention, to get your daily routine, health, wellness, pets, people that you take care of, daily mundane tasks at work, to get organized. Create a vision for what you want in this area, Pisces, and you can make significant changes here. Look at the things in your daily life and kind of Marie Kondo your life with Pisces here, right? Hold on to that daily routine, like put it in your metaphorical hands. And if it exhausts you when you do it, start asking yourself questions about the level of faith plus trust that you have to make changes in your life. Because you can have a vision and an ideal all you want, but if you only have faith, it's not going to get you there. It's faith plus trust that allows the vision to become reality. Because faith is just the belief. Yep, I believe this can happen to me. And how many people do you know? How many times in your life have you had faith in something and you're still very unhappy or you don't see the change? It's faith plus trust, because the trust part says, I have enough faith that the universe has got my back if I make this change, so I'm going to take action like a Libra that is loved, supported, and held. So remember, this Pisces season for you is faith plus action in these daily routines and trusting that the vision you're calling in for yourself can be supported and made, okay? Now, 1 minute after this moon is happening, we see Venus move into the energy of Aries, lighting up a spicy relationship season for you, which I love. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit spicy. Venus is your ruling planet, so I'm a Taurus. It's also my ruling planet, and I can tell you, when the ruling planet gets into a fire sign, I just feel spicy. I just feel a little spicy, and especially in the energy of Aries. So in your 7th house, conscious, chosen one-on-one relationships, it's relationship season. And Venus in Aries doesn't apologize. It's like, no, thank you very much. This is what I want. I want you. I like you. Come be with me. And you have to remember, you have to ask people if they want to hang out with you. You can't just clonk them over your head and drag them back to your love lair and make them love you. It's very Venus in Aries energy. Venus in power in the energy of Aries is to remember this is an attracting energy. Attract in the relationships you need. Attract in the information you need. Attract in the financial relationships that you need to be successful, right? And receive aggressively. Receive assertively. Receive boldly and confidently. You have worked for this. You have asked for it. Trust that the universe is delivering it. And receive like an Aries. And Aries isn't like, oh, you're too kind. That's a Pisces, right? Aries is like, about time you got here. Thank you, right? So let's start to receive like an Aries. I do want you to keep in mind in terms of relationships and money, Venus in Aries has a short attention span. So something can seem like it is the best thing ever. That relationship can come back into your life. This person can show up and you are in, like fire from the depth in. But I want you to just be easy, enjoy it, boldly go where you've never been before, right? But be mindful of it, because in 3 weeks, you might not be interested in that opportunity, that person, or something like that anymore. So just be a little bit easy if something new is coming in. Allow this to be a time of exploration. When we get to March 16th, Venus will move into Taurus, and then you're a little bit more steady with, yes, I'm for sure going to commit to this. Good decision, okay? All right, my beautiful Libra friends, have a gorgeous February, and I look forward to seeing you in March. Bye, friends.